Hi everyone, so release techniques for our ankle now. We're going to be working through the ankle sort of and the foot a little bit as well. So there's a lot that goes into this one, but yeah, there's sort of a lot of areas that will help in turn increase the mobility through our ankle. So yeah, have a bit of a look, and this is probably my top 3 areas that you really need to focus on when trying to improve that range of motion there. So number 1, we're going to actually be focusing on the bottom of the foot, so what's called like the plantar fascia, where it gets a little bit tight and wound up sometimes. So for this one, we're going to be using our ball, stability ball. Really simple, we're going to chuck it on the ground, and we're basically going to stand one foot on it, and we're just going to be rolling all through that area that's sort of just under the arch of your foot. That's sort of the real problem area for most people. So when you're rolling over it, you'll probably find that there are some really, really tight and gnarly spots. If you do find one of those, pause on it and sort of crunch your toes up and down, and that will sort of help really get into that area more than anything. But we just want to sort of have a bit of a freestyle, move around. You can get into the heel a little bit as well, but the general problem area is right under that arch. So give that one a shot. Okay guys, so release technique number 2 for our ankle complex. We're going to be looking at the inside bit of the calf here. For a lot of people, this one gets really, really wound up as well. So there's a little muscle that sits under your big calf muscle that is really responsible for getting tight a lot of the time, which we do need to address. But it is very, very tricky to get into, so pay close attention to the technique on this one. So we're going to get Kieran to lay his foot down sideways like so. We're going to get our little ball, and we're going to be chucking that one. If you feel there'll be that big shin bone here, we're going to go just to the side of that where it drops off and it goes all squishy. That's the spot we're aiming for there. So he's going to get that ball, he's going to put it in that spot, and he's going to apply pressure with his hands and sort of roll up and down his calf, get all into that spot there. This one's super easy to have more pressure. Basically, you just need to make sure you're using, first of all, a really firm ball, and then just applying more pressure downwards with your hands. Lean your upper body forward onto it if need be, and that's it. Hey guys, release technique number 3 for our ankle complex. This time we're getting after that sort of big thick Achilles tendon that we've got at the bottom of our calf there. We are using the foam roller for this one. Pay close attention, a lot of people do this one wrong, so just sort of aimlessly rolling up and down the calf and the Achilles, not really getting a whole lot done, doesn't really make too much of a difference. If we use the right technique on this one, I believe it makes way more of a difference and actually is really effective in helping out your total mobility with your ankle. So we're going to get Kieran to sit down and have that roller sideways, resting his calf on this one here. And what we're going to do, so first of all, note that he's got the roller resting underneath his Achilles, not his big calf muscle here. It's down in this area here. First one we're going to do, we're going to roll up and down to find a spot where it's quite tight. So you'll find that there will be a particular area in there for most people where it sort of really is quite painful and it's really, really tight. Once you find that spot, we're going to rest on it and we're going to flex that foot up and down, moving it through its full range of motion, really trying to pull the tendon over the roller rather than just rolling over the sore spot. So this is going to help more than anything, and we're going to repeat this for every spot that we find. So if you've got really, really tight ankles, you might find that there's a few different spots that feel like this. So just have a bit of a search and play around and find those spots and just, move the foot through that range of motion. It's going to really, really help. And the second part to this one is going to be resting on those sore spots as well, and we're going to actually rotate side to side with the foot. So rotating over, side to side, and really breaking up that tissue sideways as well. I find that this one helps a lot too. It does give people a fair bit, so give that one a go as well. That would be my top 3 for our calf, ankle complex, trying to increase that mobility through there, so give them a go.